can I ask, what is your fire safety concept? Because this looks like you probably would have sprinkling below each of the intermediate
we have
ceilings.
sprinklers on every level, because again, people don't realize how much of the constraints are coming purely from the fire code, independently from how you organize your system. So you're above 12 feet, you're high pile storage. So you need,
but in this case,
sprinklers.
it makes sense, right? So because you can't sprinkle through the intermediate ceilings. So
then you will ask, okay, but how AutoStore can be 17 feet, right? They have 16 beans, for example, and at the same not have in-rack sprinklers. And the answer is, well, first of all, they have, it's a single stack, so they paid for this capability in the constraint that it must be a single stack. So they have to go and do the significant digging. Right. So if you have multiple stacks, you already have to have something in between them to suppress the fire.
I don't think that was, I don't think they had fire safety in mind when they designed AutoStore 20 something years ago. I think it just emerged. I think the design emerged out of.
They got through
I'm
it, right?
Really purely guessing here, but I think they just threw something at the wall and it sticked, and then so they played around with that.
They made full-scale fire tests. So, but again, there are
two. But 25 years ago.
Yeah, of course. Then it was not on their mind. But nowadays, it's. I mean, and you know how the industry works a little bit, right? Like one thing is fire recommendations of an FBA, and another thing is like insurance companies. Like if you are not insured by FM Global, then well,
yes,
probably
and they
you
do
have to
have
build
their
it
fair
into your
share
roadmap
of headaches with fire safety these days because of the two fires that broke out at Ocado. To my knowledge, there's never been an AutoStore system that caught fire in the wild. There have been controlled burnings of AutoStore systems for testing reasons, but I think they never had a system in a live system that burned down.
Yeah, good for them.
Good for them. Yes.
But just to emphasize this, AutoStore didn't have fires, but insurance companies are looking at the market holistically. They say, oh, AutoStore had 2 or 3 fires, right? I don't know exactly, but this means those cube systems, they can catch a fire.
Yes.
Therefore, insurance premium for all of the cube systems should be higher, and therefore everybody will pay for Ocado fires in one way or another.
Yes, it's very painful for large parts of the markets. Also, I learned 2 weeks ago that insurance companies aren't making money in the warehousing industry because the cost for business interruption is so high that they're basically losing money on average, with their policies. And so one of the things we can expect is that the insurance premiums will go up even more. The other problem is they don't understand what they're actually insuring. They understand what they're insuring against, but they don't understand the technology they're insuring. So, for them, as you said, AutoStore is any block storage system. And so
they have to extrapolate, right? Like they're not customer, they won't install for just the sake of playing, but they will go, I think they will go into every installation where there was a fire, and we'll investigate what part of the robotics actually caused it. And obviously the usual suspects are lithium-ion batteries, the way you charge them, how the contacts are organized, like the overheating.
Yes. Yeah, I've been getting familiar with fire safety a bit more in recent weeks. It's one of those topics that I never cared for. I was always happy if somebody
else, is influencing so much everything in design.
Take care of that. Yes, and that's important, and but it's something that nobody enjoys doing, and so the level of knowledge tends to be limited on part of the planning engineers.
We have to invent some kind of drug to inject into people so they enjoy more fire suppression, because the consequences are dire, right? Like nobody, automation world, let's say people there do not enjoy fire system, and that's because that's why there is some disconnect between the fire guys and the automation people, and they're like, oh, like we don't like we do like each other, but there are not
because
too
we
many
have to.
things
It's
we
an,
do
it's an
together.
arranged marriage.
Exactly.